Low blocks, low blocks, low blocks. They're becoming a bit of an issue in football, right? And listen, I get it. I get it, right? If you're not as good as the other team, then of course, get ready to defend. But it gets to a point where it's just, I don't even know what to say, bro. I've got some examples of what I mean. First example, obviously, I'm wearing a Liverpool top. You can see who I support. Ha 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 ha. Let's all laugh at Liverpool, right? Cool. Got that out of the system. So, first example, Liverpool versus Sunderland. Now, let me just tell you, a game of football, what do? You do some dribbles, some skills, take some shots, do your thing. Please tell me what football can be played on this picture here. I'm waiting. None. Okay. Next example. This one's a bit more recent. England versus Ghana. This is a World Cup game, so everybody's watching this. Once again, please tell me what football can be played here. Why is it nowadays we're just watching games where one team is just doing the other team is just... You know what this reminds you of? Imagine you're playing a game of chess or checkers, if chess isn't your forte. And you're playing, well, you're about to play, and the other guy, he just doesn't move his pieces whatsoever. He finds a way to get it so that he doesn't have to move any of his pieces whatsoever. So now obviously you're there, you're doing your thing, you're moving the pieces. Oh, obviously, since you're moving your pieces, now you've got some gaps on the way because that's just how the game is. There's supposed to be gaps. But there's supposed to be gaps on both sides. That's how you win. It's called organization. It's called team management. This is not team management. This is just saying, hey guys, so when they attack all you guys in the box, they can't do anything. You go in the box. And yes, they cannot do anything, but they can't do anything to the point where it's not even football anymore. For the sake of my subscriptions, please, can we start playing some football? Because I'm paying HBO, I'm paying Sky, I'm paying BT, right? And I have to tune into a game, and this is what I see when I tune into that game. That's not football, bro. Another analogy, right? Imagine you're playing Call of Duty. We've all played Call of Duty, right? Imagine you're playing Warzone. You got your team, you're pushing a bounty. Cool. Bounty's in the house. Everyone's in the house. They've set that whole up. They've got claymores, bouncing baities, trip mines, sensors everywhere. What are you supposed to do other than just look at the house and maybe throw in a couple nades in there? But you're not running in the house, because if you go in, you're gonna lose. Same thing here. If you push with everyone, which you eventually have to do because it's just a game of frustration, you're like, my God, are these guys going to come out of their turtle shell? And then you take a shot because, oh my God, I found an opportunity. Bam, keeper saves it. Guess what the keeper does? We know the script. Put the music on. This is what they do. And this is every game. This is how Liverpool lost a good portion of their games. I'm not going to say most of their games because I can't remember. This year they did just stink. But this is how most big teams lose games against little teams. This is what the game plan is. You wanna know what I would do if I was a manager and I was playing against a low block team? I would tell my team to sit on the ball. Yes, sit on the ball and wait for them to come, because I'm not salty. And I do that. When I'm playing FIFA and I just defended, you know what I do? I pass to my goalkeeper and I just wait. Because if you're not going to play any football, guess what? Neither am I. We're just going to sit here for 90 minutes. Because what football is me coming to you and then you just sit. Football is meant to be a game of attacking and defending. Don't get me wrong. Notice how it's both attacking and defend. I attack, you defend, you attack, I defend. Whoever's the best of both wins the game. That's how it is. You don't just sit back. 90 minutes and then his defender, he's moved up, goal. It's funny how I watch like big teams play nowadays. Obviously I watch a lot of Liverpool games, as you can see. A big team will pass the ball 500 times before they get a chance right, and then you watch the other team, all they do is just boop, and then one-on-one. It's like, what happened? There's no defenders at the back, everyone's up front trying to attack. But because that's what they have to do, eventually it just comes out of frustration, where you get to a point where you're like, now what? Everyone just go up, see if you can do something. Try and think of it from the other team's POV, right? Imagine my man's been waiting, whoever it is, been waiting Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday morning, whatever, waiting all week to play this game, trying to get the 3 points for the team. Come on, let's do it. And they go, and they're facing against 10 people in the box. If that was me playing, you know what I would do? I would say, yeah, you man got it, bro. Gaffy, yo, sub me off, G. I'm not playing against this. Once again, example. Tell me what you can do against that. Right? Nothing. Absolutely nada. And I get it, right? People don't want to lose. Losing bad. Win good. draw, okay. At what cost? At what cost? Losing is part of the game. It's one of the three outcomes that can happen. You can either win, draw, or lose. And someone has to lose. It's not like everyone's going to draw the entire season. Someone has to lose, bro. If you're bad, you get beat. Unlucky. Get goods. Get better. Sign some better players. Get a better manager. Not, oh, guys, we're going to sit. We're going to wait for an opportunity. We're going to wait until VVD comes beyond the halfway line. We're going to wait until Konate goes to the left, and then we are going to boot it that way. And then you just wait over there. You just sit and you wait, and then you run, and then you might get a goal. If you get a goal, okay. And you know what? That's even worse, right? Because these teams, they do end up scoring. They do end up scoring first somehow. They do end up scoring first, and then because they've scored, oh, sick, we're winning. That's even more of a reason to sit back. You know how many games I took off 40 minutes in this season? So I was like, yo, there's nothing's gonna happen this game. You know who does it as well? Who shouldn't do it? Arsenal. Why do you guys do this? You're a big team. Pop them. Let me tell you, bro, that shit weak as hell.